cool machine.
G'day viewers, welcome to another super cool, super helpful repair video from the Goat Shed, located in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia. Now, this is the third video, or probably the second video we've done. This is the last Jungle Queen we had in. You might recall, just before I went to America in mid-September, we did a video on Jungle Princess and Jungle Queen. So this is the other one that came in, we're just getting into. Okay, today is Wednesday, the 4th of December, 2024. It's 25 degrees Celsius outside, which equates to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. But oh boy, the humidity, it's been high over the last few days. Filthy, hasn't it, Graham?
Oh, it's been terrible. Yeah.
So yesterday, we made a road trip with our apprentice Kyle. His idea was to buy some more pinball machines. So we made a 600 odd kilometre round trip up to the mid-north coast of New South Wales. It took us about 3.5 hours to get there, 3.5 hours to get back. We left at 7 in the morning, I think, and we got home at about 4:30 in the afternoon. And the long shot is, you'll see some further videos in the future, and we purchased 6 machines, or he purchased 6 machines. Those being Klondike, which is Graham's holy grail, and that's going to be Graham's machine.
And we'll do a video on fixing that up.
Yeah, Buccaneer, Gottlieb's Buccaneer. Gottlieb's Hit the Deck. Williams Triple Action, Williams Casanova, and Gottlieb Pro Football. I think that's 6. There were other machines there on offer, a Zachariah Universe, a Wiggler, a Capersville 4 million BC, a Solar City and an Abracadabra, but the latter two were already spoken for. And oh yeah, we're getting a Gottlieb Outer Space, which could end up being a re-theme because it's pretty well a mess. So that took up our whole day, but it was worth it. We got away and had a bit of fun, and we took our friend Brett with us as well. And yeah, that was
made a good day of it.
Interesting day. Anyway, we're back into it today. So here we have this Jungle Queen. So this one, the playfield's in pretty good condition. We spent most of the time underneath the playfield, putting in new flipper kit, pop bumper kit, and doing just general repairs and adjustments and relays and so on. The back box, we did the score reels. Player unit, the player unit was totally seized. It's so important to check these step units. Now, the player unit was seized, but with a little bit of operating it manually for 5 minutes or so, or not even that long, it did start to work effectively. But yeah, the reality was that the reset arm was seized on the pivot screw, and
well, worth doing. It only takes a couple of hours.
Yeah, well, it did, yeah. It just in general, it just needed servicing. So what's this, 1977, you know, you've got what, 40 plus years of gumph and grime. Inside the game, the coin box was also not coin unit wasn't working well. Now, if that doesn't work well, you get all sorts of problems. The coin door's not in too bad a condition. There was no hacks, thank goodness. And obviously we had to overhaul the AS-FS relay, the match relay in the back there, which is all the normal stuff that we do. The bonus unit under the playfield needed servicing.
Pretty well everything we do, we just done again.
We just do all our normal thing. So, we're ready now to turn the game on and see if it resets. So let's have a go at that. Well, that's a good sign so far. A very good sign.
The ball's in. I think the ball's a gill. I actually think it's a bingo ball. I'm going to have a look at that.
Ah. Now, there's a problem. See that, Graham? The match light's still on.
Straight up, yep.
Is the machine operating? Can we score or? Yeah, right, okay.
Everything seems to work. Yes.
There's another problem up in the top left-hand corner. Player 1 light isn't a light.
Yes.
Right, okay. Oh, that's what we should have done. We should have checked, can we add more players? All right, we'll do that in a moment. All right. Well, just see if everything else is working, I guess.
The chimes are not connected.
No, of course. Chimes aren't even in there. I think we've still got them on the workbench.
That's right, yeah. It's got brand new drop targets.
Okay, drain the ball. Let's go to ball 2. Bonus is working.
Still on 70.
Okay, so, alright, we're going to have a look at that match. Why that match light's on. Let's study the schematic and see what we can find. Now, we've actually got the schematic here, viewers, so you'll be able to see. So we'll line the schematic up here the best we can. Here we have the match relay itself, the disc. So what we have from the feed, we come down, we go through the match adjustment, we'll make sure that's turned on, and then we come across here to the 0 position coin unit. Now that could be worth looking at. We've got a white wire on one side of it and a yellow and green wire on the other side of it. So that would appear to be the problem area. Just can't quite see, that's the that's the for game over, so okay, that's alright. Yeah, so I think we'll have a look at this switch here. I'd suggest that one may be closed. And people, remember, when you see two vertical lines like that, that means that a switch is normally open. A normally closed switch would appear like this. I think you can see that, with a diagonal through it. Alright, let's go and check that out and see what's going on. Okay, let's start a game now. That switch was actually bent closed. Had no match light. Good. Okay, that's one problem solved. Alright, Graham's fired the game. What we want to do now is we want to try multiple players.
Yep.
So let's do that, and bear in mind we've got that number 1 lamp is out. We'll have a look at that. So there's the player 1 light all fixed up. That was just a burned out lamp. We must have missed doing that one when we checked it out. Alright, let's see if we can add more players now. We want player 2. No. 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 Keep hitting. Right, we're not getting anything there. So what could be the problem there? We can't add players. Alright, so that means, Graham, can you just go over to the left of the coin door?
Yep.
And keep it open, keep the coin door open if you can.
Yeah.
We're looking for that solenoid to fire.
Good here.
So just press the start button for me. Yeah, that coin unit's not firing. Okay, all right, well, let's have a look at the schematic and see what that could be. Okay, the pointer's on the add coin unit. Now, just immediately to the right of that, there's a blue-yellow wire going to a switch normally open on motor 4C, and a yellow-black which goes to the U relay, and then off to the right it climbs up and goes off and up to switch 1A to fire away there, which is just out of shot. So we've got two things to look at. We've got to look at the U relay and we've got to look at the switch 4C. Let's look at the easiest thing first. We'll go and check switch 4C out, and if that's not it, we'll have a look at that make break on the U relay. Hopefully just a fairly simple fix. Right, it was that switch. It was actually not touching properly as the motor span round. So let's try it now, Graham. Ah, beautiful. And again.
Are we out of credits?
You right? Okay, so what he did then, he just added some credits because this machine's not set to free play. Yeah. Alright, so now we've got that working. We should be able to do a bit more testing now and see how the game goes. So let's have a look at that. So here's the playfield of this game. As you can see, it's really quite nice. So we've really not had to do barely anything except give it a bit of a clean and a wax. We suspect that this game was purchased, what did they say, Graham, about 10 years ago, did they?
Yeah.
But they didn't use it, and
someone's restored it, the playfield, and I think they put it away in storage.
Now see what they've done here? This area here, there's mylar here, and as you can see, when the ball kicks out, instead of doing the painting, it's just putting little cracks in the mylar.
Which the dirt is filled in.
Yeah, and the dirt all gets in there, and you've got to get a brush under there.
But I suppose it's better than
clean it.
Taking the paint off.
So that's not too bad.
The good thing about it is that you could take that mylar off if you wanted to and put down more mylar, and that'd be perfect.
Yep, yeah, sure. Looks like we've got a light out over there. All right, well that could be a faulty globe, or we have changed all the lights, or it could be a bad socket. I'll have to get onto that.
And also because it's got the fake wood grain on the ball arch.
Yep.
That means that 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a Hankin game.
Oh, okay. So what Graham's referring to there is Hankin and Co, who used to be in Derby Street, Newcastle. You know, they're the people that made 5 pinball machines in the 77, 78 era.
So we played these when we were kids, and as soon as we seen the fake wood grain, we knew it was a Hankin game.
It goes all up the top and down the ball shooter.
You can actually see how many plays it's had by the wear.
And this one's still got a sticker on.
Yeah, they would have took the old Hankin sticker off and put that on.
Carl and Co, C-A-R-L for service, 27 Linda Street, Fairfield, New South Wales. Well, I know that's in New South Wales, the postcode, or for you guys, that number there, 2165, is our version of your zip code.
Maybe we'll give them a call, Kim, so they can give us an
Well, yeah, they might be able to help us out, eh?
Yeah.
The back glass is in
beautiful, Nick.
Absolutely beautiful, Nick. You've got the little problem up there where they've had probably that bit of sponge, there, and a little bit there where Graham's pointing to.
But other than that, it's pretty good.
The more you look at this back glass, the more involved it was.
The good thing about the Jungle Queen and Jungle Princess is that there's no red in the back glass, where reds are notorious for fading on Gottlieb.
They did.
So I don't know if they've done it on purpose, but the purple looks good instead of the red.
Yeah, bad example was a red fading at Card Whiz.
You can actually see on the numbers, that's red, and they've actually faded.
That's faded, yeah, that was red, yeah.
But not as bad as some of the machines.
You've got to just love the tiger, haven't you? Now, everyone knows the tiger appears here on the...
Simple pattern, but it's so effective.
On the cabinet. Looks really cool, doesn't it?
And it's a good job, one to paint as well. Very easy.
Yeah. Any of you may or may not remember, about 3 or 4 years ago, we had a Jungle Queen. It was coloured pink.
The 2-pack pink.
Yeah.
Look, very effective.
We sold that after our pin fest, and we've never heard from the guy since.
And
So
we actually put a sticker of the tiger on it.
yeah, that's right. It was a sticker of the tiger.
Yeah.
So the front door on this looks pretty good. Nice and shiny. I mean, it got the Gottlieb sticker on it. The paintwork overall, you know, is a bit patchy, but I think it adds to the patina. There's the tiger up this side.
And looking at that, Kim, I think it's had a new ball shooter on it.
Yeah, that's possible. I was looking at that earlier too. So this machine should be
It's been well looked after. It's just
pretty good for the people.
Yeah.
What, these people have got something else they want us to look at, have they not? There was another Gottlieb game.
Yeah, I think there was. I don't remember because
I believe this one comes from the Central Coast of New South Wales. It looks like we might have a light out here on the pop bumper too. That should be on now.
no, we've got to get the boot.
No, the right one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, it wasn't a minute ago.
Okay, well, it maybe just loose.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that.
We'll push them to the.
Yeah, to get the middle bumper, you've got to get.
So
You've got to get the. Yeah, look at it. It's a bit.
the holder's a bit. The glove.
We might need to tighten the holder up a bit.
Yeah.
Anyone that doesn't know what I mean by tightening the holder up a bit,
I'll show you. We'll take that out
we'll take that out.
if we can. Doesn't want to go, but when you take it out, see the tabs there. It's got to push them in a little bit with a pair of long nose pliers or flat.
And make sure you turn it off when you're doing it.
Yeah. So we'll get onto that, see.
We're taking it out, so what we're going to do now, we're going to turn the power off on the game, and we'll get a pair of pliers on there. It's these tabs here, right? I mean, these things weren't the best in the world, but let's just do that. So Graham's just getting the bigger duckbill pliers
And
in
you do
there.
it a smidgen at a time.
Yeah, a little bit at a time.
Not a bit more.
He wasn't happy with that. Sorry, it's hard to get in there, but I think you can see what he's doing. If you squeeze it too far, you've got to get a slightly smaller pair of pliers and spread it back out.
That's better.
Okay. Now that lamp isn't moving. There you go, it's come on straight away.
Yeah, that's not going to move.
Alright, so that's a good little fix for people. A lot of people criticise those lamp holders. Yes, they weren't the best, but they're reliable.
And the thing is, I found the replacements are worse, actually.
Oh, okay. Now I can hear a little buzz in there. Don't know if it can be heard in the video. We've already done the armature plate, as we've illustrated in our last video when we did drop a card. But I think this is the first ball relay we need to have a look at.
I'd like to do the same thing.
Remember, the U for Uber is the first ball relay, and the Q for Queen is the game over relay, and they're on pretty largely, well, when the game is sitting idle, not doing anything, they're always on. All right, well, let's just keep testing this game. We're on to player 2. We'll drop that down. Oh, well, no, we're at game over. We finished the game.
That's right, we turned it off.
Yeah, we turned it off, yeah.
I'm starting a new game. We'll watch, see the ball kicks there. Now I'll change the ball.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't kicking out really reliable. All right, let's do that. Okay, here we go. When I find the button. Beautiful, and remember, I always say this, but the machine is pointing down that way.
So once it's flatter, it'll kick it out a bit.
Yeah, it's just this garage. I think the concreter had a few too many when he done the floor.
Slapping down the hill.
And the concreter was him.
No.
You didn't do it? Not guilty.
No,
You paid for someone to do
I
that.
retired by then.
Graham had a previous life when he was a young boy.
Yeah, I've done 4 years as a concreter.
Concreting.
Straight from school.
How cool's that? We've got the neighbour's dog barking there in the background. That's not the goat shed dog. There we are, we're into December. Gee, the year's gone quick, hasn't it? So,
there's Gary Stone in that caricature.
Saturday the 21st is our last day, and I don't think this has got a January, or has it? We won't be back till the 6th of January. We're going to have a short break this year. But we may be doing a little bit of work on a couple of games that have come in.
Yeah.
It's just hard to believe, people, that it's just over a month now since I returned from the USA. I landed back in Australia on November 1, and here we are December 4. Good God. All right. Well, I don't think there's much more to do to this. We've just got to further check it.
Test it and go through the score reel. I think the score reels are good.
Put the chimes back in. We've got that's a bit of a dirty score reel up there, that one. We must have forgot to clean that. You've got to be so careful. Just get a bit of spit onto a rag. That's
try that first, but with its grease, so we
will clean them. Yeah, with grease.
If it's too bad, we'll just change it with another one out of the junk box. That's a good one. Yeah.
Well, people, we hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing to our channel and giving us the big thumbs up for doing our videos. And don't forget to look at all the other great videos from other people, such as Joe's Classic Arcade. They do some great videos. And even our friend Mark Valuch there in Wisconsin, he's got his Mark's Basement Arcade.
Yeah, all recommended.
Like I said, we're not here for the glory of it, we're here to help each other. And just saying that, you'd be helping us by giving us a super thanks, even if you just gave us $2. If every viewer gave us $2, even just for Christmas, that would be wonderful. Because we
wipe out Spanky's bill at the pub.
It would, but we do need to buy a considerable amount of parts again soon, and that helps us carry on our legacy of repairing electromechanical pinball machines. Alright, once again, thanks so much for watching. Look out for our next live broadcast, which we'll do probably this coming weekend. So that would be in America Friday the 6th, here Saturday the 7th. Anyway, this has been another Goat Shed presentation.